on a sec. It's my Pokemon music, because I was playing Pokemon on my computer. Okay, so Valentine's Day was over the weekend, and I had a ton of fun. I dressed up like I normally do with the Cupid wings and the bow and the arrow, and yeah, it was so much fun. And I got interviewed for some other videos, some dude doing a YouTube video and some girl doing a Valentine's Day video and stuff, so yeah, that was fun, and the guy doing the YouTube video was like, I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions about Valentine's Day, and I was like, okay, and he's like, well, what do you think about Valentine's Day? And I was like, well, I think it's a day to show your love for everyone, and not just that, like, special someone, and so he was like, okay, well, do you want to explain your costume? So I explained, like, yeah, I do this every year, and I get 24 roses, and I, like, hand them out and stuff, and just have fun, whatever, dressed up, you know, it's great. And he's like, okay, well, have you ever had a Valentine on Valentine's Day? And I was like, well, he asked me, do you have a Valentine on Valentine's Day this year? And I was like, no, because I don't, because my lover, just kidding, it's not my lover, but Fernando is in North Carolina right now waiting to go to France. So I was like, no. And then he's like, well, have you ever had a Valentine on Valentine's Day? And I was like, no, not really, because I haven't. And he was like, oh, well, if a boy wanted to ask a girl to be his Valentine, like, how would he go about that anyway? And I was like, I don't know, do something sweet and just go for it. And he's like, just go for it? And I was like, yeah, just go for it. So then he pulls this rose out of his jacket, and he's like, will you be my Valentine? And I was like, sure, because, I don't know, why not? So yeah, that's how I ended up having a Valentine, and it was nice because I'm carrying all these roses around, but none of them are for me, but I got my own rose, so it was okay. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got to see my cousin, who came to visit from BYU, Idaho, and that was pretty cool. What else? Oh, and then, so we went to, me and Kelsey, my friend, we went to go do some super secret stuff, which I won't announce here. Anyway, we went to go do some secret stuff, and then we went to see a movie with some of her friends, and then we decided to go get Shamrock Shakes at McDonald's. So we went, and everyone bought some Shamrock Shakes, except me, because I didn't want one. And I didn't want to spend the money to get one, actually, because Jordan. So, and then, we were driving back to the apartments, and what the guy was driving was like, let's go to Salt Lake. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and so we're all like, okay, let's go to Salt Lake. So we moved my car so it wouldn't get towed, because it was in a parking lot. It couldn't be past like 12 o'clock or something like that. So we moved it so it wouldn't get towed, and then we drove to Salt Lake, which is like a 40-minute drive from Provo. Something like that. But yeah, and then we went to the state capitol building and just trolled around there, and then went to a park, and then drove past the Madeline Cathedral, and then came back, and I drove home and went to bed. That was my Valentine's Day. It was pretty great. And thanks to the girl who gave me brownie, and the girl who offered me chips, and everyone who was my Valentine, and the girl with the free kiss sign who gave me a hug, because we're both girls. And yeah, it was so much fun. And then yesterday I got to hear from Spencer and Fernando, or Elder Wing and Elder Amaya, and they're both doing really well, and poor Elder Amaya is having to deal with snow, and we don't have snow here. Like, we always have snow here around this time, but all we've been getting is rain, and we had a thunderstorm the other day. So yeah, I felt bad, because like, we're basically having spring almost. It's so warm outside right now, and he's in 6 inches of snow. So I'm sorry about that. Not really. And Spencer's also doing well. He met a drunk guy that was like, I want to read the Book of Mormon, so they gave him the Book of Mormon to read. And yeah, so they're both doing fine. Neither of them has written me a letter recently, though. It's okay, I told them to, and they said they would, so hopefully they will. And yeah, so today is a Tuesday, but we have Monday classes because we didn't have school on Monday due to President's Day, which I spent filling out scholarship applications and playing Pokemon. So I'm going to go now so I can get some homework done before class. so that I don't have to worry about it tonight, because tonight is the last time I get to see Megan before she also leaves for the missionary training center to go on her mission. So yeah, I'm probably gonna cry. I almost did already. I'm not going to. No, I'm probably gonna cry, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to homework done now, so.